Bad news. According to the banks, our victims' deposits were made in cash.
Some men here, you wish you could cut loose. Others, you want to lock up forever, like Marcus Gates.
Well, then you're not surprised that we think he's a triple killer.
Not after the incident last year. One of my inmates got strangled in the showers, and I was sure that Gates did it, but no one would speak out against him.
Because that whole not wanting to be a snitch thing?
That, plus Gates was a shot caller. Nobody here messed with him, not even the gangs.
What, does that make Jerry Tyson the assistant shot caller?
Not hardly. Tyson was a first-timer. I'm not even sure what a guy like Gates saw in him. Good luck catching Gates. He's a wily son of a bitch.
I got 3 months left in this hellhole.
Derek was a little bitch. You ask me, he deserved what he got.
Looks like you're back in the spotlight now that Derek is gone and the rivalry is over.
A rivalry would mean that I felt threatened. Hans von Mannschaft is not some sissy coward.
Hans von Mannschaft. That's some stage name.
I'll have you know I come from a long line of proud von Mannschaft.
Hans, getting rid of the competition is the oldest motive in the book.
Oh, please. I always knew Derek was a passing fad. Do you know how many hours he spent rehearsing our Pirates of the Caribbean routine? 0. Hans was the one doing the real work out there every night.
Do you always refer to yourself in the third person?
You'll be getting a dry cleaning bill for ruining my uniform with your little stunt.
Hans, we found your hair on Derek's clothes, which places you at the murder scene.
Only thing that proves is that we keep all the costumes in the same big closet backstage.
It doesn't mean that you didn't kill him.
I was on stage all night, and there are over 100 women that are still thinking about it. If I killed him, then why would I have an alibi that's as hard as my abs? Detective, why are you harassing me when you really should be looking at that rich girlfriend he threw out like yesterday's recycling?
How do you know about that?
Everybody at the club knew she always sent expensive bouquets to his dressing room. Then, last week, no flowers for the first time in months.
Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Rubens. I'm Detective Beckett.
You're Natalie Rhodes.
Hi. Yeah, I'm just observing for a role.
That is so cool. Hey, can we get a picture together?
She had 4 lawyers for that? So that's it. All that money, her presence near the scene of the crime, and it's all just a dead end?
Maybe not. When a suspect brings a whole law firm, they usually have something to... Did you just imitate me? Ryan, take a hard look at Tanya Wellington. Find out what she's hiding from us. Now.
Excuse me.
Beckett.
Hey.
Good morning. And you're sure it was Raglan on the phone?
Yeah,
Didn't he go over her case with you years ago?
he did.
So if he had something to tell you, why wouldn't he tell you then?
I don't know.
Why would he call now after all these years?
I don't know.
And he wants to see you alone, no cops. Isn't that when you surround the building with cops?
Look, Castle, I know that I'm ignoring every tactical guideline in the manual, but if Raglan can give me some answers, if there's even a chance...
I'll give him a coat.
Hey.
Hey, Dad. Oh, thanks.
So you sure you want to go through with this?
Yeah. Dad, this is Rick Castle.
Well, nice to finally meet you, sir.
Yeah, I feel like I already know you. I've heard a lot of great things about you from Katie.
Really?
I'm gonna go set this out in the office.
I read your latest book,
Oh.
Naked Heat.
Oh. Well, though my books are grounded in reality, a lot The aspects of them are actually just pure fantasy. Not my personal fantasies. Just out of my imagination. Not that I'm imagining that all the time. I'm not doing a very good job of explaining myself.
I think you're doing fine, Rick.
You're very kind.
How's she holding up?
You know, sometimes it's hard to tell. She doesn't flinch.
I know. She wouldn't have a nightlight when she was a little girl. Not that she wasn't, you know, afraid of the dark. I think it was just a point of pride with her to stare it down. You know, Johanna and I were colleagues for almost 3 years. People talk about being struck by a bolt of lightning. With us, it was more slow burn. Took me 3 years to figure out I was in love with her. And I would give anything to have a minute of that time back. You know, you think you're going to have all the time in the world. But no one does. If you care about her, don't let my daughter lose another 12 years of her life to this, Rick.
There's nothing in her appointment book. Not that I can make sense of, anyway. She had her own system, anyway. I mean, my dad and I could never figure it out.
You have one new message.
Hey, kid. It's Royce. I know I got no right to ask, but I need your help. I just got back into town and the fire's coming fast.
You know what I don't get? The general population is already full of murderers. Thank you. If you want If you want McAllister dead, why send Lockwood? Why not just pay some life for a pack of smokes and a penthouse to do it for him?
Because there's an angle. There's something that we're not seeing.
You know what would make this go a lot faster? Honorary badge.
Oh, geez, Castle, please not now.
I'm just saying, Richard Castle, Assistant Volunteer Homicide Detective.
Is he done now? Great. Let's go.
Come on. I already saved the city from a dirty bomb. I did.
Castle.
Can I talk to you a minute? Listen, last night I was out of line. I know that. Truth is, I'm the one who's scared.
Well, Castle, I don't have time right now.
Hey, Kate, wait, please.
Castle, I can't.